y'all. Welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever is here. Happy birthday, Leo. Just a heads up, y'all. Y'all may hear growling, barking, anything like that. It's a whole lot going on in this place right now. But um we'll get through it. If you are interested in a personal reading, I'll put that information down in the description. But let's see what's happening for Leo. I'm actually excited to do y'all's reading. I heard the word abundance. Listen, first card here, Two of Cups. Yeah, it's balance. It's emotional balance. It's stability. It's love. Possibly a lot of romance that may be coming into your life. But it feels like somebody who they feel like they may have fallen in love by accident. They may have stumbled across their passion or stumbled across something that they're really into accidentally, you know? And it feels like they're finally getting the clarity now to admit this. And they seem very nervous to admit this, especially if there's a tweeze or a twan. Excuse me, that's a factor in this equation, or a two. Two. I don't know how that's going to resonate, but two feels like it's a really big factor. It seems like somebody is ready to tell the truth because they finally have the clarity that they need. You know, it feels like somebody who's clearing their conscience, clearing their mind, clearing out space to make space for more. Like there's a lot more coming in. And it may be overwhelming because all of this stuff is being dropped off at once. You know what I mean? It's almost like this large order that's being received, or a large order that may have to be sent out, you know? But it's a lot. Or somebody who just was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting all of this. Like, you know, like, oh my gosh. Almost like, I don't want to say a surprise party, but yeah, something like that. It feels like somebody is like pleasantly overwhelmed with the love, the attention, the affection that they are receiving, especially because it's coming across to me as if they have been really, really passionate about whatever they've invested their time, money, energy, or heart into for a long time. And they now are finally feeling as if things are, again, balancing out, or there's this fair exchange that's here. It's like, man, finally, you know what I mean? You get it. You get me. You understand. Somebody gets it. Okay. It feels like you may be finally meeting somebody that's on the same page as you, or people that you can trust, situations to where things are just going smoothly. Okay. And it mainly feels to me, especially if there's any air signs around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, these people may be really stressed out, or they may overstress, overthink, overanalyze, and your energy is coming across a lot more practical. You can put the shoe on whatever foot it belongs on in this situation, but somebody here is a little more practical. There's a very practical energy here. So somebody is just like, why are you thinking so hard? Why are you overworking? Why are you overstressing? You know what I mean? They just don't understand why this energy is like panicking or freaking out, because they may feel like, but I feel like they are worried, concerned, because they feel like they're alone, or feel like they may be left with all of this shit by themselves. It's like, oh my gosh, like I got this big old load, I got this big old case, I got this big situation, I got this big order, you know, and I got to do this all by myself. Or say, for instance, if this is them and their children, like I heard deployed. So maybe, you know, the mother or father of their children is in the military, or whoever is the caregiver, primary caregiver for this child, these children, is in the military, or absent, unavailable to be here. And it's like, oh my gosh, I really got to do this by myself. Like somebody seems like they're really worried about feeling alone, or being alone, being left alone, just to find out that there is like the support of a spiritual family, a spiritual entity. Okay, spirit guides, the Most High, your ancestors, that are stepping in, a sense of family unity that's going to be here to help support these people, especially if they are volunteering their time, or you volunteering your time is a very, very, very big factor in whatever this situation is. Feels like a nonprofit organization is going to be a really big help here. A nonprofit organization, or profit or proceeds. So donations, you know, it seems like somebody who wants to help, especially if there's an auntie or Anthony, that's a factor here. There may be somebody who's on a receiving end of some type of insurance money, or whose name is in an insurance policy that they may not know anything about, or whose name may be a part of an organization, a team, on some type of list of contenders, candidates, something like that, and they are winning this drawing. Could it like the lottery or something? That this is like the special winner, the lucky winner, or the person who is selected. And it's like, what, me? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, me? Yes, you. Like, it seems like somebody is like, has been beating themselves up for so long because they've been wondering if they wasted all of their time, wasted all of their money, or if this investment was the right thing to do, just to find out that it is the best thing they could have done. Okay, Leo, I don't even really feel like continuing on with this reading. It feels like you may have been called selfish or stupid, or felt selfish, stupid, or, felt like you put all your eggs into a basket that wasn't going to be beneficial, or you kind of like planted seeds in a situation and this tree hasn't bore any fruit. And now it feels like this season, this tree is like bloop, 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 bloop. There's fruit all over it. And it's like, who's going to help me pick all of these apples? What am I supposed to do with all of these apples? Like, I thought I was just going to have like a couple baskets of apples. And now you have like a truckload of apples that you have to figure out what you're going to do with. But it feels like a lot of this stuff is going to be donated, whether it's your time, your energy, product, your services. You get what I'm saying? Your energy. It's almost as if you have so much of it to share, or that you've been wanting to give out, or so many things that you've been wanting to do. And now you have the means to be able to do it. You have the time, the availability to be able to do it, or the freedom to be able to get this stuff done, or the support, okay, to be able to get this stuff done, or be able to pull these things off. Especially if there's a Veronica or a Vanessa or Venice or Van Nuys. Van is a really big factor in this equation. Van or Vin, Vinny, Vina, Vin, Vent, Von, that, what was that, Veil or Vow, Veal. And I heard gender reveal. So someone may be finding out like what they're having. Someone may be really in their feelings, or because they're overwhelmed with joy. It's just like somebody who cannot hide the fact that they're excited, or hide the fact that they're happy. But it feels like they're trying to contain this stuff because it may not be time to tell anybody what's going on. It may not be time to reveal this stuff. It may not be time for them to expose what's actually happening here. And somebody is shook, because they may be able to read you or read this situation to know what's actually going on. It feels like somebody knows the truth already, and they're just waiting for this other energy to present this to them. So it's kind of like, man, like, because say, for instance, if this is like an engagement or something, this person already saw this person shopping for this ring, or looking for this car, or looking for whatever this thing is. So they're like, oh my gosh, like they really about to do it. They really about to do it, but they don't know when. They don't know when this is going to happen. They don't know how it's going to happen, or they have to play dumb now and act like they don't know what's going on around them, But it feels like big plans are happening here that somebody has to like zip their lips about. Like they have to just act like they don't know what's going on. But in my opinion, this is going to be so exciting, Leo. It's so exciting. I heard what was that, Panner or something like that? Panther, Panda, Panther, Pan, Pants, Pant, anything like that. Because whatever this is, it looks hot. It looks like there's going to be, like I said, it's either very fast paced, it's very hot. Motorcycles or ATVs, four-wheelers, motorized vehicles may be a real big factor in this equation. I heard equipment, equine. So maybe horses could be a factor in this equation. Things, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Like, y'all know I don't even get into this. Like, I can't make this up. Like, horseback riding. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Like horses or Mustangs. You get what I'm saying? Ferraris. Don't play. Okay? Very fast vehicles, or things that are moving very quickly. People that work very quickly. Because I'm seeing Oompa Loompas. I'm seeing Oompa Loompas. So again, it may be like a group of people, a team of people, a family people, a unit of people, a culture of people who work very fucking well and very efficiently. And they're man, this is about to take place a lot sooner than you thought. Whatever they're building, especially if you're into like vehicle restoration, like you're into old schools and stuff like that, or old models of things to where you transform them, refurbishing things, thrifting, listen, vintage items. Because this stuff looks like it's very expensive, especially if there's like a Rolex. Roly is what I heard. But especially if there's like a Rolex that's a factor in this equation, somebody's watch or vintage jewelry, that may be a factor. Especially if the color green is significant in this situation as well. The color green. Green is tied into the heart chakra also. So it is a very, very good sign of love. It's a lot of green energy here. This is very positive. It feels like you're manifesting love and money. Okay. Or you've already, and like I said, it's almost like somebody decided like, fuck it. I'm going to just put my all into my business, my brand, my relationship. I'm going to just spend all my money on this. I'm going to just, here, this is all I got. Here, take it, take it. And they did that, but it feels like they've been struggling, or this situation has taken a long time to kind of like, for them to be able to see a return on their investment. So when you may have started to get frustrated, or when you start to get frustrated, or just when you reach your boiling point, woo, buddy, it's like, you good. Here, it's almost like a check arrives or something comes to you that's just like, are you serious? Or somebody messages you, somebody contacts you, somebody reaches out to you with some information that is going to change your whole perspective in this situation. It feels like somebody is going from like, ooh, 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 looking like this to just like the biggest smile on their face. Like, and it's like ear to ear to where their cheeks are going to be hurting. Okay. Cause I heard for 3 weeks straight. I heard 3 weeks straight. And I heard Trey or Dre or Dree or Drew. And then I heard draw. So I don't know if art or an artist is a factor in this equation. But I heard Felice. Felice. It feels like somebody who's getting help or coming into help. Like a situation of where somebody knows like this energy is about to spaz. This energy is about to burst. This energy can't take anymore. They can't tolerate anymore. So they know, it's almost like they sent out the bat signal and here comes Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Not Batman, because you don't need rescuing. It feels like Bruce Wayne is coming in because this is somebody that has the mind of a fucking CEO, you know, enterprising. Feels like a really big factor in this equation. So this is so bomb, because it's like soon as you are about to turn into the Joker, as soon as you're about to turn into the Joker, something comes in to remind you that life is good. Okay. So good luck with everything, Leo. And thank you so much, y'all. This was so positive. Like I said, I don't feel the need to continue. We can just pull for advice. Let's see. What's the advice here? I heard Amara, Amari, Omar, Amana, and then Ohana. Ohana means family, right? Ain't that Lilo and Stitch? Ain't that what they say? Ohana means family and Lilo and Stitch. So yeah, it seems to me as your advice here is to continue with your business plans. Don't feel like you have to deviate from your plans or pull back from your plans because you feel like somebody can't be a part of them, or because of a death or a loss in your family, and you still haven't healed from that, or there's somebody here who's still worried about your life. You know, it's almost like you're doing something very risky, or and this energy feels like it can ruin you, you know. But don't take this advice. It feels like you're emotionally healing yourself, or you're pushing yourself into a position that you actually will be satisfied in. It just may be very unorthodox to the people around you, or it may come across as if like you have all the patience in the world to wait for this to manifest, and other people are like, well, when you gonna get paid? When you gonna get this? When you gonna get that? When is this gonna come? When is this? How long is this gonna take? Like, they may be acting like that, and it seems like that energy will start to rub off on you to where you start to grow impatient because they're instilling impatience into you. So don't listen to these people, because it feels like they're pocket watching you. These people seem like they're more concerned about when you're going to get your money, or when you're going to succeed, or when you're about to come up, than fucking with them, you know, trying to manifest on their own. So no, like, don't let this fear or this sense of anxiety rub off on you just because other people are like, well, you said that it was going to take 10 days and it's been 10 months. You feel me? Like, fuck what they talking about, because this is divine timing. God is blessing you, not man, in this situation. And always remember that. These are blessings from the divine, not blessings from men. Okay? And not, when I say man, I just mean humans. Okay? So don't worry. Don't worry, Leo. Thank you so much, y'all.